Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. And yeah, we're going to start from the beginning, the new road, which from my understanding is going to be Yuka Road. So yeah, we got new choices, which we saw that there are some new choices when we tried to get another Kika ending, and apparently it's impossible basically at this point if we do not read any of the new choices. So I will just start from the beginning, and yeah, we'll like do Kika other ending after I finish this road, I guess. So yeah, let's just go and let's see. I think like it will skip one thing that it skipped before when I did Kika Road, because I didn't realize that was the new content. But yeah, it was like, I think Yuka was saying I missed you, something like that, if I remember from the previous episode. But yeah, anyway, let's just continue and let's go. Also, yeah, I forgot, since this is the first episode of Gore Screaming Show that I'm actually recording after the memberships are up, I would like to tell you that this is actually a thing right now. So you can actually become a member and you can support me if you would like to, and you can also see the episodes earlier as well thanks to this, and maybe even like in the future take a vote in like what's the next game is going to be and stuff. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. Leave your comments down below about the series and about your favorite road, because probably this road is going to be your favorite, I guess, right? So yeah, let's continue. Let's go. Okay, I reminded myself a prologue a little bit. Okay, so this is a new step actually. Yeah, so this is the part where last time I've been skipping, and I skipped this as well, I think, or something, but it stopped right now. So we're going to stop right here and see what happened. So yeah, Kyoji is just like going to the school for the first time. Yeah, and then there's this voice. I miss you so much, and this is pretty much Yuka voice, and he breaks hard. He just ran over someone. Okay, that never happened before. That's new. His bike front wheel just crashed into something. He felt the impact for sure. He somehow manages to brace his legs, stabilizing his bike before it topples over and hardly turns around. There's no one there. But he definitely heard someone just now. And he didn't just hear her, he saw her too, a lovely little girl. But right now, there isn't anyone behind him. Oh, give me a break. A scare first thing in the morning? But as Goji grumbles to himself, the oddities continue. Wait, we had this. Can I skip this? I probably can. So the only new thing is that we heard Yuka saying, I missed you? Okay, let's click shift and see. Yeah. That's been there. Never mind. But let's go. We have a new choices actually. So we have Akane, we have Kika, actually Kika and Aoi, but we have... That said, he's still rather restless. Why? Kyoji looks around the classroom. Okay. He's still rather restless. And we have the dark hearts right now. Okay. This is interesting that we have dark hearts. Yuka, I would expect her to have like purple heart or something, because usually the heart represents the hair color. Like Kika is yellow and stuff, like Akane red, Aoi blue. That's weird that this is like black heart or gray. That said, he's rather restless. In the end, Kyoji simply looks absent-mindedly outside the classroom. Okay, so he didn't like care about anyone in his classroom. Okay. The way those guys were missing it is strange. And something that papers and the news aren't talking about. Kyoji can't help but smile to himself. What the fuck? Why are you smiling at this news? That's weird. If not clear if those girls are victims or if they run away from home, but it sounds like this kind of story someone he knows would enjoy. Oh, okay, Yamiko. His mother cousin and Kyoji current guardian. Just then, Shinta suddenly furrows his brows. Yeah, okay, we saw this. And then again. Again, Yuka saying, I miss you so much. When did you met? Okay, so I don't have an answer like here, so let's just go. Actually, I will save as usual. I will go actually from the beginning, I guess. We don't need Kika saves at this point. Okay, let's just go. I don't like this because I don't like this. I don't want her to be like near close to Sadashima, so and since this doesn't change anything, it seems, then yeah. And that's the one. Oh, this is the new choice as well. I will handle it myself, I think, right? Yeah, I think it is. I might have clicked it before when I was like trying to do Kika, or maybe not. No, okay. I just handled the sort of points on my own, sorry. Akana, can you take care of the places I can't reach? Okay. So he's becoming more independent, it seems. Like this seems like more independent choices. He was like always depending on someone else, thinking about someone else in previous roads, but now he's like, yeah, I can do this. Huh. Another place, a bit disappointment. After that, Kyoji goes home on his own. Akana seems to have hoped they could go back home together, just like when they were kids, but Kyoji feels a little too embarrassed to do that. Things are awkward enough between him and Akana as it is. He goes up the way he used to take coming back from school 3 years ago, but then he turns in a different direction, that of his old home. As he approached the apartment building, he hears a politely bubbly voice call out to him. Yep, okay. That's Yamiko. Yumiko Himeko, also known as Saitama Yamiko. With a real name that sounds like a stage name for a musical troupe, and infuriatingly cliché pen name. This young lady is a writer for the occult magazine Abrase. On top of that, she is his mother's cousin. Again, why I can't skip this? We already... This is pretty much the same dialogue. Sorry, I'm not going to read this out loud because we saw this so many times. Same area as Yamiko because his father's job, they start talking again. About a year ago she quit her job being publisher, Abrai's underground magazine, yeah. Moved to Kurehito, investigate some story. As she was curious, Koji's father was relocated abroad. One thing led to another, Yamiko ended up his guardian. Okay. I'll tell you about the bike later, stuff happened. I don't remember him talking about how bike got destroyed before. But it's not important, I guess. Yamiko shocks. Okay. She taps Kyoji on the back and smiles. Okay. Give me juicy details. Nothing happened. literally no interest in anyone in school. What juicy details? So. Yeah, she is. Definitely is. Yamiko-san, didn't you used to tease Akane about how she was like a boy? You still kinda are, you know? Yamiko probably puts her chest out for some reason. So... Okay. Just because of that part, it doesn't make you not being tomboyish. Just because you grew a little. Great. You're still acting like one. The first half I can believe, but the last part... But just as he's about to finish that sentence, Yamiko moves with an agility he never imagined from her usual bubbly self and sees his neck in her hand. Nothing. Yamiko-san, your eyes. They're scary, I can't breathe. I guess we are bound to have like new Yamiko stuff, right? Because we don't have like an interaction within the school this road, so we need to change interactions with her because we cannot talk about Aoi or about Akane, so she needs to like have entirely new set of dialogues for this. Okay, I'm actually happy to have like more Yamiko. Like if there are like different dialogues and different interactions, sure. Yeah. Having known Yamiko for so long, Koji knows to take everything she says with a grain of salt. She's always been good at fooling people. Okay. And now this is the choice that made Kika Road being like impossible. So I have to say I'm sorry. Hey Yamiko-san. Yamiko replies with a slow, drawn-out voice. Let's save. Why did you apologize? Why did you apologize? Is a stupid question, Kyoji, you know? She apologized on your behalf, basically. And this is like school business, and you cannot just like, you know, talk to principal like that. So this, why did you apologize, is really dumb question. So I will just apologize to Yamiko instead. Really, I'm sorry. Really, I'm sorry. How this choice made Yuka hard up? What the fuck? How this is related to Yuka in any way? Or this is not Yuka Road? Maybe this is like some kind of like neutral road where like we end up with nobody, basically? Maybe it's that? Yeah, like Yuka will show up and like there's no girl around or something. Maybe it's not Yuka Road? But it was supposed to be Yuka Road after I get the initial free, right? Huh. Koji bows his head to her. It feels like it's like neutral road or something. Unless this is Yamiko Road. Is there Yamiko Road in this game? Can we like end up with our guardian? Does it like make any logical sense? Yamiko smirks at him, her eyes round with surprise. But as well, like with Yuka, her hair is not dark, not gray nor black, so the heart doesn't make sense. Maybe it's, I don't know, Gore Road or something. I don't know. Anyway, new stuff. He's at a loss of words. She's absolutely right. Yamiko grins at him as if to say she's so right through him.
でも悪くないわよ。そこで謝っちゃうのは迷惑をかけちゃったって自覚があるってことでしょ。でもね、残念ながらああいうタイプは
Pretty much, yeah.
まともな理屈を言ったって残念ながら世の中って正しいことが必ず通るってわけじゃないのよね。
Yeah. He doesn't like to admit it, but Kyoji can understand what she's coming from, where she's coming from. When he talked back to that lady, he somehow got the feeling that nothing he said could actually reach her. Yeah, pretty much. Tadashima parents? No thank you. He had the nasty feeling that no matter what he might have said, she wouldn't have listened.
本当はね、きょうちゃんが怒るのもわかるんだ。だからさ。
Is Kyoji getting like actual good character development this road? Like he's actually going to think for himself, or at least like we as readers going to choose the options that make him develop into being actually someone smart and independent from others? Kyoji jams his hands in his pockets and looks away sullenly. You don't need to apologize for anything, Yamiko-san. I'm the one who picked a pointless fight with an asshole who wasn't worth it. Yamiko narrows her eyes and smiles impishly.
言われっぱなしなのも尺だから一応釘は刺しといたけど
Yeah, okay.
今日
Her words make Kyoji think. Back to the business card, Yamiko handed over, and the way it made Tadashima's father instantly go pale. Yep, big publisher. The moment he starts to think more highly of her, she goes and does this. Exasperated, he asks her. Say, what was the business card you gave him? We know.
佐田島総合
Okay. Oh, already new text. Okay.
あんなのが院長だったら叩けばいろいろ出てきそうよね。
Okay. Actually, wait. We can actually get them fired. That's good.
ちょっとだけチクチクいじめて
Yes, do this. I beg of you, please. Yes. Bully him. What are you gonna do?
そうね。前の編集部にいた時だったら贈収賄疑惑とかまた
Nice.
ここで
Bribery.
珍しくこういうのはどうかしら。大気容疑者たちは語る S 総合病院の卑劣
Wow.
闇夜に響く苦痛の叫び。
Sure, why not? Maybe you will find Saya in this hospital, who knows? Yamiko pensively cocks her head.
いまいちね。医療ミスによる悲惨な死。あの病院に行くと殺される。霊たちが語るやぶ医者の恐怖。
Wait, Yamiko-san, the director of the hospital might be terrible, but the doctors working there might be fine. Besides, isn't that liable?
それもそうね。じゃあ狙いは院長だけに絞って、こういうのはどう？浮遊霊は見た。S 総合病院の院長の乱れた性生活。
Wow.
達成して得た金で、あの男は女体盛りを。
What? Oh god. Okay, that's why we love Yamiko. What the hell? No, that doesn't sound very awkward. No, it does not. And should he be saying that word around me? Yamiko laughs out loud.
意味がわかってるんだ。まあ、
Oh god. She feels terribly tired all of a sudden. Okay.
噂をすればなんとやらだ。
Okay. Live. Okay, they're talking about Yamiko. Huh? Shinta points out the window. Yamiko just crossed the schoolyard and is about to walk out of the gate. Noticing Kyoji in the windows, she suddenly looks up at him and then grins and waves in his direction. He very nearly waves back at her, but he lowers his right hand at the last second. Shinta though waves right back at her. Are you a little kid?
Yeah.
He wants Yamiko. I mean, she's fine. I don't mind Yamiko. After he returns from the principal office, the rest of the day goes by uneventfully. Neither Sadashima nor his crew comes to the school that day, and all crazy girls Tio do is give him some dirty looks, while whispering menacingly among themselves. Aside from that, everything is fine. Yep, okay. And can we skip? We can. So now we have choice for Kika. And we'll just save. And we're going to try to avoid points in the main girls this time. So let's not. And now go back home. Let's do not invite her. Okay, there we have the big CG. He catches her on a reflex. Alright, because that was skipped as well when I was like trying to get Kika out, like this like one sentence here or something was skipped as well. Yamiko still seems to be asleep. She wobbles over to Kyoji. Then she falls over him, clinging to his body for support. Catches her on a reflex. But feeling his fingers sink into her skin startles him. In which part of the skin? She wasn't very chubby, yet her body was a certain softness to it. The sensation makes him go red in the face. Ah, stay away from me, you idiot. No, what are you doing now? That's terrible. Nothing. Just go sort yourself out. The only problem is that you are my guardian. Good that you are not my mother, but still, that's kinda weird, right? He's about to kick her out of the room when the doorbell suddenly rings. He hasn't even had a chance to eat his toast yet. Is this actually going to be like... We get a lot of like Yamiko related like dialogues. It's either because we didn't like choose any other girls and it's neutral road, or this is actually going into some kind of like weird Yamiko territory. Huh. Not sure yet, but I'm starting to feeling like you lied to me and this is not actually Yuka Road. Because we had only 2 new things about Yuka so far. I have a feeling if that would be Yuka Road, then this heart would be different. And like more of stuff would happen with Yuka. And so far it's just like normal with just like Yamiko talking more to us. And Kyoji being more independent. Huh. Damn it. Who is here this early in the morning? Coming. Can I help you? Okay. Let's go with this. And yeah, I'm still like worried that I can get bad end if I don't get any points in other girls, but I think we'll just go and try to not get any points actually, because we try to get Yuka out, right? At this point, so you don't have to come over. Oh, we have actually new choice here. Okay. Guess I shouldn't get it anyone's way. Yeah, just like focus on myself. After taking a look around the class, Koji decides to settle back in his seat. Maybe self-study time, but he shouldn't disrupt the other students' work. He returns to his seat, rests his chin on his hands, and stares at the view outside. He ends up wondering what YAMIKO is doing right about now. Is this really YAMIKO Road? Is YAMIKO Road really existing in this game? Alright! Let's do it! Let's go! Let's go! The biggest road. If you know what I mean. She worked until last night, and there was the whole mess that morning, so she probably crawled back into bed after lunch. Talk about lazy way of life. Koji heaves a sigh. He thinks about YAMIKO so much. This is so YAMIKO Road. What the fuck? Classes are back to normal after a second period, which is PE. The boys' PE teacher is at the meeting, so they have to do self-study again. Okay. And once again, I guess the weirdos are running too. Oh, we have... Okay, maybe it is... What kind of... Okay, maybe this is some kind of neutral road. Why we're looking at the three weird girls that we don't like? That's like with Sadashima, obsessed with Sadashima. Why? I guess weirdos are running too. The three weirdos are participating too, which isn't a surprise. They're actually putting a decent effort. Maybe this is just some random road and he's just like thinking about people that are like closest to him. I mean, okay, these girls are not close to him, but whatever. I don't know what kind of road is that. I kind of think it might be related to YAMIKO because he's starting to think about YAMIKO a lot, and there were choices with YAMIKO, and she fall on him and they had direct contact, which make Kyoji feeling like, you know, pretty like, yeah, kind of ashamed and stuff, but probably he likes that. I mean, what is there to not like about YAMIKO, right? The three weirdos are participating too, which isn't a surprise, but they're actually putting in decent effort. One of them, either Mami or Mai, Kyoji honestly can't remember. I have no idea as well. I literally didn't bother remembering their names. I literally did not. Do you remember their names? Let me know in the comment. Do you actually remember these three girls' names and know which name is which one? I wonder if you remember that. You can tell me in the comments your best shot. Which one you think is which one? Well, the first one is running alongside Aoi. Okay, because yeah, Aoi is like not making any effort, so I guess like she's the last, yeah. Unlike Aoi, who's running lackadaisically and without the slightest amount of enthusiasm, the fat one is trying so hard that almost makes me feel bad for her. Only almost though, and her efforts are pretty much for naught. Yeah, it's just a 100-meter dash, but she's already sweating hard enough to soak through her tracksuit. Even from all the way up to the second story, because you can see that from this distance. Eventually the other, Mami or Mai, starts running when the whistle blows again. She's sluggish too. I guess all three of them suck at exercise. Yep. The smallest and arguably craziest of the trio actually looks like she could be the fast on her feet, but something gives Kyoji feeling she's slow as the rest of them. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, eh? Kyoji looks up at Shinta, who came to the stand beside him at some point. His arms are crossed, and he has a dubious expression on his face. They do. Yeah. What do you mean? How so? Not buying that. I'm not buying that. Maybe they might be good at cleaning duty, who the hell knows. But they will not sincerely try to help you out. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that bullshit. Maybe they are different if you are not like against Sadashima, who knows? But who cares? Let's ignore them. Huh?
3人束になってるとうるせえけど、バラすと途端におとなしくなるしさ。
I guess because they only feel confident when they have like more people against one.
あれでな、もうちょっとさ、場の空気を読んでくれりゃな。
Why don't you tell them that? Shinta frantically shakes his head, as if to say that very idea is absurd.
冗談じゃない。そんなこと言ったら3倍どころか100倍くらいにして帰ってくるよ。
Yeah.
うちの姉ちゃんよりよっぽど鬱陶しいって。
Shinta always whined. He's afraid of nothing more than his grandmother, mother, and older sister. So, if he's more afraid of these girls, they must be really terrible. Kyuri suddenly wonders how Yamiko would handle them. Despite how ditzy she is, she's actually pretty showy in the weirdest ways. It feels like she would find some good way of handling them. Kyuri tries to imagine it. At worst, it would devolve into weirdest versus weirdest battle. Okay. Just imagining it exhausts him, so he decides to stop, like... Huh. I still... Oh my god, this is so Yamiko Road. This is so Yamiko Road.
でもさ、教授、マジ気をつけなよ。貞島のやつ、また絡んでくると思うから。
Are we going to have age scene with Yamiko? I mean, she looks hot.
貞島って和也入りちょっかい出してるからさ、多分教授のことを邪魔者だって思ってんだ。
On the other hand,
と仲がいいから。
if this is really Yamiko Road or something like that, yeah. The road usually means that the terrible stuff is going to happen because of Yuka and Gore. Yeah, sorry Yamiko, you are so dead. If this is your road, you are so dead. Oh god. What kind of terrible things can happen to her? I want to imagine. That's going to be terrible. You know, trust me, I know that well enough already. Tashima said so himself after all. Koji crocks his head, surprised. Speaking of, I haven't seen any Sadashima Lakis since then. Yeah, recovering at home. Why his friends aren't at school, we saw that. Okay. So we go with... Let's go home. We should walk together. But just as he's about to agree, Kyoji remembers something. Yamiko told him last night to come help with some research for her article. Oh, so he's going alone this time. Maybe it is Yuka Road. Because it's going to be only Kyoji who meets Yuka and at the well. This time. Yeah, it might be Yuka. It's actually Yuka Road. So that was a deception. The Yamiko choices. It's only been because we didn't like choose any of them. Okay. He was planning to meet up with her back home, but knowing Yamiko, she might actually go so far as to pick him up at the school gate. Curious, I can ask him that, prompting Kyoji to. Okay. Save, new stuff. So forget let's go, this is going to give us point in Akane probably. So we're going to say sorry, I've got stuff to do. And we're going alone with Yamiko for the research, and we're going to be alone when meeting with Yuka, and that should like give us Yuka Road, I believe. That's how I expect this to go. I've got stuff to do. I've got plans. Can I ask someone else to walk home with you?
そっか。じゃあしょうがないね。
Sorry, but really, don't walk home alone. Make sure to ask someone.
教授ってば大げさだな。
Akane cracks a wry smile and waves goodbye as she leaves. Parting ways with Akane, he walks down the corridor and takes out his cell phone. Hello, Yamiko-san?
あら、きょうちゃんどうしたの？
What do you mean, what's wrong? Didn't you want help with work?
嘘。覚えてた？
I do.
嘘。
It's the 4th time I'm doing this. Kyoji slumps his shoulder languidly. You are the one who asked me to help you. So, where are we meeting? Should I head back home for now?
それがね。
Okay, what's the problem? He talks to her by the entrance while he changes into his street shoes. A passing Ando throws a glance at Kyoji. What's the thing? He recalls the school rule against to use the cell phones as he speaks. Kyoji braces himself for a talking to, but Ando just walks away without saying anything. Okay,
きょうちゃん、今どこにいるの？
weird. I guess like he sees Yamiko and he's like, nope, I'm not dealing with her. Because she's from the big magazine. I'm about to leave school.
じゃあね。
Oh, he's talking with cell phone.
そのまま。
My bad, my bad, my bad.
歩いてね。
My bad, my bad. Still weird, like why did he just let him go? I would expect him to just like stop him from like making a phone calls and stuff. If that's actually a rule there. Directions to our meetup just keep going straight? What the hell? Sure.
まっすぐまっすぐ。まっすぐに一直線に歩いてね。
Okay, Yamiko is being weird as fuck. Okay, and then? Shrugging his shoulders, Kyoji heads for the school gate, and as he walks, he hears a perfect echo of the sound around the gate from his phone, producing a stereo effect.
まっすぐ歩い。
Whoa, Kyoji picks his head out of the school gate. And there she is. Okay. Hey, got you, didn't I? I know you. I figured you would be trying to spook me. Yamiko doesn't seem to be awfully stoned. Her jaw is hanging out. Does seem to be awfully stunned. Her jaw is hanging open and her eyes are wide. Well, what goes around comes around. Maybe this will teach you a lesson about teasing people. We cannot believe that Kyoji is actually smart enough to figure this out. I'm actually surprised now as well. Oh, that's a good road. That's a good road. Yamiko's frozen in place. Yamiko-san, if you're trying to scare me anyway, I'm not falling for it. What? Ooh? The fuck? Kyoji startled so hard by her strangled shout, he almost falls on his backside. Yamiko bellows a laugh with victorious smile.
脅かすんならこのくらいやってくれなくちゃだわ。
Wow. Wow. Hey, come on. Aren't you the slightest bit embarrassed about what did you just did? Other students pass by, bitter smiles on their faces. Seriously, he's embarrassed. This woman in his this embarrassed this woman. This embarrassed this. God damn it! I cannot read today. Seriously, he's embarrassed. This woman is his legal guardian.
だってきょうちゃんがいけずするんだもの。仕返しくらいしたくなるってものでしょ。
Except that that was me getting back at you for everything you do all the time.
そうだったかしら。
Sure.
そんなことはどうでもいいわ。
Yamiko stands up straight and pulls Kyoji off by the arm. Where are we even going?
西森山。
Yep, pretty
あら
much.
ちゃっちゃと歩いてね。
Okay. They leave the school and climb up Mount Nishimori. They go up to the stone steps past Nishimori Shrine, where Kyoji would often play when he was a kid. and up a small staircase by a main shrine building. At the end of their climb, they find themselves in front of a small stone shrine, Hokora. Yep. Apparently old, he never noticed when he was a kid. I don't think like we need to detailedly read all of this, right? Because it's going to be the same, just without the other girls. Forgotten bends the scenery. YAMIKO stands in front, absorbed with scribbling something in the notebook. What are you getting material for? Okay.
あれ話してなかったっけ
Yeah, local legends, we know. Could you just follow up? What kind of legends?
時代にこの辺に人食い鬼が
Okay, we're going to have the story about the man eater.
柱が立って
Pillar of Light.
人々が幻覚を見たりお坊さんが現れて鬼を封じたり
Lost in illusion, yeah.
だったりそういう話よ
I wonder who's the monk in the story, because man-eating demon is Gore. Pillar of Light is also a thing. Monk showed up and sealed the demon. I wonder who's the monk in the story. Was Gore sealed somewhere at some point? Or Yuka? Who sealed him? I wonder who's the monk from the story. Doesn't sound fascinating to me. In the way YAMIKO explains, it doesn't really work as a story, so I can really make an article out of this. So we don't get like full, like scary story that she was like talking about before. We just got like really fast explanation this time.
きょうちゃんに話したってつまんないんだものこういう話は
Yeah, okay. That's why she's not making any cool story right now. Is that how it works? As she speaks, YAMIKO enthusiastically inspects the back of the Hokora and its stone foundation, brushing away the accumulated moss. YAMIKO's job was the publisher. Yeah, okay. Think about YAMIKO directing all the enthusiasm to what she used to call social justice. Her moving away from this job strikes Kyoji as strange. Say, YAMIKO-san, why did you quit your old job? YAMIKO responds with a carefree tone.
突然ねきょうちゃんこそなんでそん
Yeah,
なことす
it's been pretty freaking awesome job probably, so why did you decide to just suddenly write to like some like third-rate magazine occult? I guess like she just got burned out with the work, like talking all the time about serious stuff, business and everything, and she just like wanted to enjoy herself.
さてはこの闇子お姉様の過去に興味津々
I am interested in your past, yeah.
マサさんなんだから
We don't get any backstory of you. Really. Like, your relations, like Yoshiki, for example, like, and his wife. Since when you know each other? Like, what do you know about Yuka? It's not like that, jeez. It's just, I thought you really enjoyed your old job.
今も楽しいわよ
Yeah, I can tell. Stop dodging the question. Your expression. Don't self-deprecated.
そうね簡単に言っちゃえば前の編集部にいた時お世話になった先輩がね退社してアブレイズに行ったわけ
Oh. So you followed your superior who helped you. Ah, okay.
それでその先輩のお誘いで前の編集部にいた時からバイトがてら記事を書いてたのねもともと
Okay, then.
前の会社辞めた時にその先輩のつてをたどってお仕事をもらうようになって
Yes, okay, that's fine. Okay. She followed the person who helped her before. Yuka says that's that, but she didn't answer the question. She never explained why she quit her old job in the first place. I mean, she kinda did. Like, at least that's what I thought. Yeah, she never said why she did quit the job. I just assumed she quit because she wanted to follow the senpai, basically, that helped her, right? Huh, okay. So she actually dodged the question. Interesting. What's so important for her to not tell us? Huh. Interesting. But Kyoji knows from experience that Yamiko can be very tight-lipped. And if she doesn't want to talk about it, there's nothing he can do to make her. She was like that when she was looking for work too. The family worried about her after she graduated from college, but she never told anyone what she wanted to do. She only brought it up after she found a job.
どこにも引っかからなかったら恥ずかしいじゃない。どうせみんな反対したに決まってるし。
So Yamiko said at the time.
とりあえずこんなところかな。
Yamiko gets to her knees with a grunt and turns around to look at Kyoji with a smile.
さて、ようちゃん、まだ日も高いことだし、この辺ぶらーっと回ってから帰ろっか。
Sure. Wait. We are not going to be alone in the well, because last time we went with the girls, and Yamiko been on her own somewhere else, and now we are walking together with her. So Yuka is going to meet with Yamiko. Holy shit! How this will end? Wait, this is getting actually pretty intense. Because Yamiko knows Yuka, right? She must have seen her before. The two of them take a leisurely walk along the mountain trail and from the Hokoro. The sunlight spilling in formal foliage hanging overhead gradually starts to slant. Kyoji whines, folding his arms behind his head. Why did you ask me to come along anyway? Yeah, sure. I mean, that's what I figured, but still. It looks like she won't actually be needing his muscles, but even so, he can't help but feel like there's some wasted effort here. Come to think of it, this is the road where Kyoji got lost on his first day to school. Recalling that moment makes him feel anxious. Yamiko looks around the place with nostalgic eyes. Huh. Okay. I think this is the new information. Actually. Really? Back when you were little, huh? You looked like a boy back then, right? Yeah. We never heard this actually, so that's nice backstory to have. When she puts it like that, it feels like she's talking about something from ages ago. Huh. Is it possible that she knows Yuka from her childhood, maybe? Because Yuka is supposed to be around Yamiko age, right? And Yamiko knows Yuka, apparently, right? I think, from the previous roads, like, they talk about the previous wife of Yoshiki, she knows what happened to her, so she knows Yuka and Gore. So maybe Yuka is her childhood friend? Or something? It doesn't explain why she's so fixated on Kyoji, but... Huh. It doesn't explain anything, actually. But it just got to give, like, kind of like backstory for Yuka and Yamiko? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Yamiko never puts on airs and treats Kyoji's equal despite their age difference. But hearing her talk about her youth like this really drives it home that she's much older than him. When he was a kid, she was a cousin to him. Now she's like a foster parent. When he thinks about it, the relationship is a bit strange. As those thoughts cross his mind, Kyoji spots a strange color that stands out among the trees. It's hidden between overlapping treetops, and Kyoji can't quite make it out. He stops in his tracks and squints in this direction. YAMIKO-san, what's that? Kyoji points the way and YAMIKO follows his finger. Okay, we are going to actually meet with Yuka. Holy crap. Like, for a second I thought like we were going to miss the well when they're starting to going back. Like, we're not going to meet with Yuka at all, but that's not the case. A well. There's a well around here. Kyoji played around the shrine grounds a lot as the kid, but he never saw anything like that. Okay. Despite being the one to suggest it, YAMIKO seems oddly half-hearted about this. Ooh. Why we have sad Yuka music? Why we have sad Yuka music? What? This is sad Yuka music. That was not the case before. They followed them on a mountain trail and reached the well surprisingly quickly. Should I cut here and end the episode? I wonder what will happen when Yuka appears, what she will tell to Kyoji, to YAMIKO. She always makes some kind of like text to the girl, that like hidden secret of the girl that she meet. Maybe she's going to say something about YAMIKO quitting her job for some reason, as this is what she tried to hide from us last time. Now I think about this, so yeah, let's just go, I guess, and we'll see. Unless it's probably the next episode, unless it's going to be really short, then this is the same episode that I will just stitch to the previous one. Anyway, let's just go. Also remember, comments are yours, and leave a like if you like this episode and this road in general. They follow the mountain trail and reach the well surprisingly quickly. Getting here is easy if one knows the way, but the trail is both narrow and overgrown. Kyoji gets the odd feeling that is intentionally hidden. But in all likelihood, nature was probably hiding the trail after years of disuse. Kyoji looks around. They're pretty deep in the mountains. Where is this? What is this well here for? Did people used to live here? Or was it used by the shrine? Either way, the well is in a pretty inconvenient place. It looks really old. Are you sure this is the well? Yep, it is. Uh-huh. Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. Doesn't anyone use it? Oh, you remember this well. Okay. Huh? Kyoji tries pushing the lead for no particular reason. He's successful too. He opens the well. Didn't? Wait, now I think about this. Can you remind me in the comments about previous roads? I think they talked to YAMIKO about this well before, and she always said that she don't know about this well. She was always surprised hearing this. So did she was she lying to us last time? And she actually knows the well? Can you remind me in the comments? Relax, I'm just looking. He applied force to his push, and the lead slides off with a heavy grinding sound. Kyoji peers into the wells curiously. Whoa, it's dark. Ah, there's a rope ladder. You could climb down there? Kyoji reaches for the ladder and tugs on it. It looks a little odd, but the ropes feel sturdy enough. One could probably climb down on it.
上がってこれなくなっちゃうんだから。
Yeah, that happened before. I'm well aware of that. That happened in Akane Road. That's awfully specific. What did somebody... What? Somebody trap you down there? Ah. Ah. Yamiko expression was visibly bitter.
私じゃないけどね。昔そういう事件があったのよ。
Yuka?
私ここに閉じ込められたくない。
You remember how I talked about in the Akane Road about the scribbles that were inside the well? Back then I made a theory that maybe Yuka was like trapped here or something, like someone like made her like there, go there, and that's why we have like I don't remember what the scribbles were about, but they felt like it was like scribbled by the kid or something, right? I forgot the whole context about that, to be honest, but I remember I was talking about like maybe Yuka was like trapped there and stuff, because I was like making random theories back in the day, but now I'm even more confident that's about Yuka. So Yuka been trapped here before, or at least in similar situation. Ah, actually in this well, okay, in this particular well, got trapped down there, okay. This is interesting. Also, what was that sound? The two of them look up from the well at once. Then they look at their surroundings. Yamiko-san. What? Is it just me, or was someone here with us just now?
行ったと思ったんだけど、気のせいだったのかしら。
Yuka showed up for a second and didn't talk? Okay. That's curious. Kyoji's expression hardens. He can tell he's getting goosebumps. Give me a break. Don't tell me this is one of your stories. What did the girl end up dying? What, did the girl end up dying in the well?
それはないわよ。その子はちゃんと助け出されたし。
Okay, so she's not a vengeful spirit or anything. Yamiko places her hands on her waist and tells Kyoji.
そんなことはどうでもいいから早く戻りましょう。蓋ちゃんと閉めてきてね。
Kyoji shrugs and slides the lid back in place, then follows Yamiko away from the well. Okay, never mind. I will just stitch this to the previous episode. After they get home, Yamiko shuts herself off in the room. It looks like she's actually focused on work for once. So yeah, okay, I'm going to actually save now and go with the ending. I did one ending speech in the previous like ending speech basically, but anyway, this is going to be ending speech. I felt like it's going to be something that I will just continue for much longer, but this well scene was pretty short, and I think this is the very good, this is way better place to end than having like the cliffhanger with the well. So we got a very interesting well scene that did not really happen before. Yamiko seems to know a lot about Yuka. I have a feeling like Yuka might be her like childhood friend or something, and maybe she didn't talk to us this time because she always talked that awful stuff all the time. Maybe Yuka don't really want to hurt Yamiko. Maybe Yuka think about Yamiko as her friend from back in the day. Maybe Yamiko is the one who saved her from the well actually. Huh. I wonder. This is really getting interesting. This is really different. I wonder. Anyway, thank you for being with me for this episode. Leave up a like if you liked the episode. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, check my Discord if you would like to. And you can also become a member if you'd like to support me. I'll see you all in the next one of Gore Screaming Show. So yeah, keep your eyes open. Who knows what will happen? A new road? That never happened before. it's not just the copy paste from the previous roads, so I'm excited. Hope you do as well. Thanks, and for the Pocket Watch, it's going out.